Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Bob. In 2016, a couple in Nigeria were expecting the birth of their child. Now the mom, Virtue Oboro, went into labor early. She gave birth to a baby boy. They named their son Pombra, and they were so excited to welcome him into the world. But their joy was short-lived because they were told that Pombra had a severe case of jaundice. Now, jaundice is a very common problem with babies, especially those born premature, because their livers aren't fully developed, at least not enough to remove the excess bilirubin from their blood. Now, my son, Brooks, was born premature, and he also had jaundice. Now, jaundice can be very serious. If untreated, it can cause significant damage, permanent damage, or even death. But in most cases, it's easily treated. The baby wears a tiny pair of goggles to cover and protect their eyes, and they are placed in kind of an incubator box under a blue spectrum light. And that's what happened with Brooks. He had to spend some time in the incubator under a blue light, and he was just fine. But for Virtue Oboro's son, Pombra, he was in real danger because the hospital where Virtue had given birth to him, it didn't have any incubator beds. So to save their son's life, the doctors performed an emergency blood transfusion. Pombra would make a full recovery and be just fine eventually, but the experience left Virtue feeling shaken. Now, when you have a life and death experience, especially when it comes to almost losing your child, of course, it's going to change you. You just want to appreciate every moment because you're so filled with gratitude for what is happening. Virtue and her husband definitely held tightly to their infant son, Pombra, and they gave thanks that he was healthy. But their brush with danger and their gratitude for their son's life also motivated them to think of the needs of others. They didn't want anyone else to have to go through what they experienced. And so Virtue started connecting with pediatricians and nurses and technicians. And in the end, she designed a very simple light box for jaundiced babies that used solar power. It was especially helpful in places that didn't have electricity. She and her husband started a company in Nigeria called Tiny Hearts Tech. And over the past few years, their work has already saved thousands of infant lives. It was their desire to spare others the pain and worry that they had gone through. Their creativity, their passion, their hard work helped to make it a reality. The reality saved lives in places many didn't have electricity, let alone the incubator boxes. Virtue Oboro has lived up to her name. She has shown great honor and integrity in her work to save lives. Well, she did it as a response to the gratitude she felt for the life of her son. It was a way to express that gratitude. All of us have things that we're grateful for. What do we do with that gratitude? How do we express it? Do we express it? I hope you are taking time to make a list each day of at least 3 things for which you're thankful. Now take a look at that list. Take a look at the things that matter the most to you, for which you are so grateful. Your family, friends, your job, your church family, your health. How can you make a difference for others using the gratitude you feel? What can you do to make the world a better place? Take some time today to think of what you're truly thankful for, and then use that gratitude to encourage and motivate you to do some act of kindness. If you've been blessed, why not bless the life of someone else? Have a great day.